Hello, welcome back to another Fishy Plant Man production. Alright, I got some plants. I tried filming planting them with the phone on the tripod, but it didn't work too well. Every other time I looked, the phone had stopped recording and I didn't know when it had quit. I got 3 clips, which turned out to be a little too long and, weird cuts because of when it decided to. So I thought I would come back and shoot the planted plants, one of which I moved from over here. This is supposed to be Liguigia something. I've got the bag over on the other side. But I think this is immersed, grown above water, which explains these huge leaves. So it's either immersed grown and these leaves are, going to die and melt back and basically will start over, or it's like completely the wrong plant because it looks nothing like Liguigia pernensis, maybe, if I'm saying that right. Looks nothing like other YouTube videos I see of it, where it's bright red, little leaves. Closer to that, but that's supposed to be Scarlet Temple. Again, I think it's submergibly grown, and it's probably going to be a journey converting it. So, I don't know how these are going to do, but we're going to give it a shot. And the experiment, that's Holiday Cactus, it seems to be sloughing its outer skin on that upper leaf. Kind of like if you get a sunburn. And growing leaves, or not leaves, roots. See those white lines there? Those are roots that have come up out of the substrate. And now they're laying back down onto it. So, go figure. We'll see what it does. Trying to convert it, down in the substrate. I've had some success with it as a floating plant. We'll see if it can work that way too. But the other new plant, we've got the Liguigia. We've got Scarlet Temple. That one's an easy one. We've got the world's littlest tiger lotus. I find that to be extremely small. If I ever sell it like on Facebook or something, I think I will sell bigger bulbs. That's about the size of your fingernail. So it looks like they can be bigger to me. Maybe it's, video. But that seems like a really little bulb. We'll see how it does. And last but not least, no, I'm not particularly thrilled with these plants. And last but not least, we have what is supposed to be probably immersed grown again. This is supposed to be red root floater. More Holiday Cactus, floating there with it. But that's supposed to be, and I think it might be, probably grown immersed again, but like in, soil, not actually floating on aquarium water. I don't know. This plant looks half dead to me. It just does not look healthy at all. So we'll see how it adjusts to the new tank. There's a small bit floating over there, and a bit, maybe a little bigger, floating around the 55. We'll see how it does in low light conditions. Because this tank, the light level is just about moderate. The fluval is set at, 30%. I think the highest setting is 35%. Even the Lucky Bamboo, white ribbon, variegated Lucky Bamboo, whatever you want to call it, seems to be having a hard time deciding if it actually wants to grow or not. Couple of leaves look pretty good. A lot of leaves look very sickly. So, yeah. That's kind of how we're doing with the new plants. Not greatly thrilled, but, if they adjust well, I'll be happy enough. I suspect it's going to be some work. Unlike those other two, like that one's kind of standing by itself. They faded down to that kind of bronzy brown color from an intense pink. You may have kind of seen it, like the Scarlet Temple. They faded to that, but they didn't really seem to lose any leaves or anything. They just kind of do their slow motion jumping jacks. In the morning, they're reaching up, like for light. And then as the light intensity ramps up to the fluval's, current high setting of, moderate light maybe, they kind of relax and go to a more horizontal. And then as the light starts ramping down in the evening, they start reaching up, like more light, more light. So I think they are ready to have the light brighten up a bit. But I'm going to leave it low. And, Scarlet Temple, my understanding, that's a highlight plant. So the floor of moderate light may not be enough. But it seems, I think I'm on to something with, starting the plants at low light and then ramping it up. I don't know. I think I might be on to something. I might be crazy. I don't know. But we will see. I'm going to leave it at this setting for about a month. Give the plants a chance. And then I will start ramping up the light. And I guess any new plants will just have to deal with whatever light level the light is currently at. Because the idea is to ramp this up to a high-tech tank with, fertilizers dosed, CO2 injected, have the fluval full blast, maybe a second one, maybe a stronger light eventually. Yeah. Kind of a high-tech tank is the goal here. We'll see how it goes. The red root floater, the idea is to give whatever that is growing on the rock a chance by, shading it a bit. Because that's not a real highlight plant. Over in the 10-gallon that it's the main forest, I guess, is living in, I've had to ramp the light back, put it on a timer because the tank's growing algae. So I've ramped it back to, because I can't do much more, but I ramped the light back to 6 hours. And we'll go from there. But in this tank, the idea is to shade it with the red root floater if it perks up a bit. So, with that, I will let you go and talk to you next time.